Good morning. Here we are, Piper Beach Radio on this beautiful Tuesday, 6:06 in the morning on June the 9th. Taylor, I think it's about 70 degrees out there today.
I don't know about outside, but in here it's a little toasty. Let me look and see. Outside it is not loading.
Yeah,
So I'm going to take your word for
it's
it.
actually something else. It's, it's the fact that it won't load.
It is mild.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
It's mild, all right, but
Well, everyone on Facebook are meteorologists, so
no.
They
It's
know.
it's very pleasant out there. Got to turn that down, don't I?
I was sitting here waiting for you.
Sorry.
Waiting for you to notice.
I usually have it. I do have it turned off, but I guess that doesn't affect the sound necessarily.
Yeah, it's just
The
a
ringer
ringer.
won't. It won't. Oh, look at that. That's nice.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Look at us. We're all across that big giant phone there.
I'm telling you. Good morning to y'all.
I know. Here we are, broadcasting from the Clanton Tractor Studio.
That's right.
Beautiful day today. What's going on with you? I saw you were here early today. I
I was here later than I was yesterday, but I was here earlier than last week.
Because I came here I was almost on time today.
Yeah.
And
right
there
here
you
at
were sitting here already.
31.
Still working, I presume.
Yeah, I was trying to find some stuff. I found some really good stuff this morning.
Oh, good. I got some things too. A couple of, I guess they call them opinion articles.
Yeah.
That I thought caught my eye. I think our listeners and folks would really enjoy this.
Yeah.
Hearing more about it. I'm sure that it's something that evokes very strong opinions. And that's our college athletics, and then when someone from up north comes down south and tries to
Snowbirds.
yeah, no, not the snowbirds necessarily, but the politicians.
Oh,
They come down here and.
So what you're saying is you have sports and politics for us.
I do, yeah, I guess. Surprise, surprise.
I'm just messing with you. I'm glad you have it, because if it wasn't for you, we never would talk about that.
Well,
We'd talk about a bunch of nonsense.
I don't know if that. I think that sometimes gets some attention,
Yeah.
So it affects all of us.
For sure.
We gotta get more than 20% of the people out to vote.
I know.
That's 4 out of 5
It's good math.
that don't vote. Thank you, Mr. Ivan Smith. I give him most of that credit, or some of that credit at least.
Anyway, I don't know why I'm feeling a little silly today, but I am.
Good. I
think
like
it's
silly.
going to lead to a really good TikTok
People
video
like
later.
silly. Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
We've been getting a lot of talk about our videos,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of talk?
Well, yesterday I took Deason to swim lessons. I was just standing there with this little towel waiting, And this lady was like, does all of Chilton County dance when they see you now? And I was like, what is she talking about? Because I don't know. I was in mom mode. And I was like, ma'am? And she was like, the videos. And I was like, oh, no. I was like, no. So I think everyone's just kind of shocked that Baden and Mike dance.
Yeah, that's it. Well, if you call it dancing, I mean, now Baden, I think I told you that last video that you had hit and Jalen did.
Yeah, the Michael Jackson one.
Yes, you had them. It was like choreographed perfectly.
They did really good.
They
the
did
behind
really
the
good.
scenes was
Yeah, it was a lot of work.
Yeah.
That was
Finally,
it.
I told Baden, I was like, we need to record this for our subscribers.
I think it was like the 35th take is what I heard. Was it that
I
many?
think that was a little dramatic.
More like 31.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're never going to get it on the first time.
No.
First 20.
Yeah, the first 20. I think you and I, when we do ours, the most we've done is maybe 3.
Yeah.
3 takes.
We're pros, but we can't all be.
No, it's not that.
Best.
It's just like, well, that's as good as he's going to get. So
That
we
is-
got to go with this
Most of
one.
the time it does end with,
Which
that'll
one?
work.
Which one? Oh, man.
Well, good morning to y'all listening. I hope y'all are waking up, rolling out of bed, getting you a cup of coffee. And also good morning to some of our sponsors. Larry Puckett Chevrolet with the widest and largest selection. I always butcher this. Why do I even try to say it?
That's all right. Go ahead.
Of used cars.
Yep.
Used vehicles.
That's right.
Pre-loved. And then also...
Pre-owned. A lot of people call them pre-owned.
Yes.
I don't know. What,
pre-owned inventory. That's
but
the
they're
word I was
always
looking
used
for.
cars, and there's nothing wrong with it.
That's right. It's
I
gonna be
bought a used car. My truck was used when I bought it.
Yeah. Well, my car that I'm leasing had, I think, maybe 40 miles on it, and now it's got 15,000. So there's that. It's going to be used one way or the other. Also, good morning to Kim Robinson with Bama
That's
Benefits. She came by last week and was telling us all about what she offers to the community. I didn't know she goes out and about and visits people when they can't come to her. I think that's wonderful.
I
For like
do too.
Medicare information and all of that. She also brought us really nice, yummy goodies. But
I missed that. Or wait, I may have gotten one of those
you
yesterday.
probably.
That way, okay.
This is homemade goodies.
Oh, I
So
definitely
good.
missed those. Y'all didn't save any of that for me.
No,
That's for
not
sure.
at all.
Yeah.
But thank y'all to all of our sponsors, and thank you to everyone listening on YouTube and Facebook and on our streaming radio service, Piper Peach Radio, which you can download on any app store.
How about that? We have all that, huh?
Yes.
Right here.
So we're going to run to break real quick, try to get it together and quit being so silly. But in the meantime, stay tuned because when we come back, we've got politics and sports. I've got nonsense stories. And at the end, when you log off, you'll see a TikTok dance sometime today. So hang in there. You're tuning in to Morning Mayhem at 6:12. Taylor and Mike will be right back.
Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Are we really?
Yeah.
All right.
Good morning, y'all. It's 6:15.
Good morning.
It's mild outside, and we are back.
We are back.
You're tuning in to Morning Mayhem with Mike and Taylor. It is Tuesday. I almost said it was
No
Wednesday.
more silliness.
No more silliness.
Remember we said before the break.
I said
We're
we
gonna
were
come
going
back. We're gonna be less silly.
less, not silly.
Starting now.
Okay. Hello. You're tuning into. Thank you for watching or
Yeah,
listening.
that was pretty. You did good there for about 5 seconds.
I wouldn't even, probably like 0.5.
Well, I was rounding up.
Yeah. So I saw in New York City, there are.
New York City.
Yes.
You remember that commercial?
No.
Well, never
There are
mind.
groups of people.
So young.
I don't know if it's the actual Ninja Turtles,
Ooh.
the Teenage Mutant Ninja
Oh,
Turtles,
yes. Know
or
'em well.
if it's something different. But there are people, residents, saying that they are seeing groups of people going into the sewers at night.
The sewer dwellers.
Yeah.
Kind of like that catfish we were talking about the other day.
What catfish?
Oh, you missed it.
Where was that?
When I was interviewing the agriculture candidate, Corey
Oh,
Hill,
yeah,
they
yeah,
talked
yeah.
about foreign catfish being
Gross.
raised in sewage lagoons.
That's disgusting.
It is disgusting, which is why restaurants are supposed to post where their
I never knew
catfish is
that's
from.
why they had to do that.
Yeah, that's right.
Huh. And a lot of
Sorry.
it will say
I interrupt your
U.S.
story.
farm-raised
We're
catfish.
talking about New York, where the apparently the Mutant Ninja Turtles,
Apparently
Teenage Mutant
so.
Ninja Turtles.
Well, someone got a video early Friday morning in the Williamsburg section of Brooklyn. A group of roughly 7 people were recorded popping out of a maintenance hole in the middle of an intersection.
Dun, dun,
Full-
dun,
in full
dun,
view
dun,
of passing
dun,
cars.
dun, 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 dun,
And it
dun.
says that some of them were headlamps, some carried what appeared to be shovels and other tools, and that one almost got ran over by a vehicle as they pulled themselves up out of the ground.
But has it been confirmed they're not like city employees?
Yeah,
or?
because it says that the city made city investigators
Oh.
are investigating it.
Wow.
Now, are the investigators like local residents, like neighborhood watch? I don't know.
I don't know.
But that's what it says. It says that they were looking for something important, like money, or doing some type of, hurting. I don't know what this man's talking about. He said it ain't no fun and games. 7 grown adults going down there. It's got to be something.
Maybe they live down there.
Maybe he needs to just mind his own business, or he's going to be put down there. And he said that
Washed
they went
out
down there around 11 p.m.
to
or
the
down there for
Atlantic
3
Ocean.
hours. So he's sitting there at his window waiting for these people to come out of these holes.
Man, that's where those 24-hour cameras are come in handy, right? They just focus.
I don't think so.
You know,
I mean,
and
maybe
watch the people come up.
Maybe he does have a camera pointed down there, but
It's like something clandestine. It's probably something to do with the new communist mayor up there.
I don't know.
Can you believe that? And then they have the gall. I've got 2 articles today about two New York politicians trying to tell Alabamians what to do.
Well,
It's
tell
like,
us
man,
about
we're
it.
way past those days, brother. Those days ain't coming back.
Well, tell us about it, Mike.
Yeah. No. I want to know more about the Ninja
That's
Turtles.
all they said.
Really?
Yeah, there haven't been any updates.
You know, I have heard that there is like another city under the city of New York City.
Really?
You know, with all the underground stuff. I mean, everything's run underground.
You know, that's how Disney is.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
didn't know. I
The
don't know that.
Employees or the cast members, they get place to place. They're like an underground.
Oh, you know, I have heard that. I know a couple of people from up here that work down there.
Yeah.
Yep.
They have like underground.
Tucker Bean, you know, Trinity Bean.
Yeah.
Right? That's her older brother.
Oh, is he in the college program?
No, I don't think so. I think he just works there. I've seen him at different rides, and
Yeah.
we visited a couple times. He's been down there several years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think he likes it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's good at what he does because they like him a lot, and you know they've got kind of a village there for their employees. Did you know that?
It's called Flamingo Crossing.
Okay, I did not know that, but that's
Yeah.
pretty neat. It reminds me of the old days, you know, where like Alabama Power, when they're building lay down, they just had like a little town out there.
Really?
A bunch of houses for their employees to live in, stores for them to shop, and
That's cool.
they had a giant swimming pool out there. So anyway, it just reminds me of that when I think of you know, the support that they get from their employer. But I
Yeah.
didn't realize that there was so much underground though. But it makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
everything else is right, or almost everywhere else is. But that's pretty wild though that they
I know. I don't know.
kind of. When do you have a date when that happened? How long ago was that?
It was last week.
Okay, so the investigation probably was just ongoing, or
Yeah.
no
They might have
real.
realized they had been seen and have taken a break from whatever shenanigans they're up to.
Yeah, it doesn't take long for the news cycle to focus on something else, does it?
I know, it does not.
No, it doesn't. Well, that's interesting, though. What can you name the 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Okay, there is Donatello,
1.
Michelangelo.
Who?
Michelangelo.
I was going to say, I don't think we can count that one. 2.
Raphael.
3.
And
Think of, my middle name. It's not exactly the same.
Leonardo.
Leonard.
Yeah,
Get it? So I'm
I got
just
it.
1 O away from that.
Look at you, you're almost a Ninja Turtle.
Hiya. My
What's the
my-
sensei's name? The mouse?
oh, I
or
don't,
rat?
I don't remember.
Is it Scissors?
I don't
Scissor?
know. I don't remember that. I remember the rat though. I've forgotten about him. Excuse me,
The mouse.
rodent.
Rodent,
Rodent sound better. The vermin.
You know, he's cousins with Mickey.
I did not know that, but
Yeah.
makes sense. They're kind of from the same. What do they call it? Genius.
Genealogy or
No, that's not what I was thinking. It's like the species and there's the
I
genus
thought
or
it was
something like that.
genealogy.
Well, I think that may be, derivative of the
long word
word,
from
but
it.
but I don't know that either officially.
I don't either. Do we know anything? I don't know.
No, we don't know anything. I tell you what I do know is that New York City, like I said, these politicians, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, okay, she has. Did you see the video where she came to Montgomery? She's like 35 or 36.
Was it during the march
I
where they
think it
rode
was-
the bus?
I don't know. I don't know if it was or not. I don't think it was. But remember, she says it's time for New York to come beside Alabama or something. She was making no sense. It was like, she's being particularly vague, intentionally vague, so that she can make it mean whatever she wants to later. When she figures out what she was meaning.
Yeah.
What she meant rather. But she was talking about coming alongside Alabama and she. I believe, and maybe it's just maybe I'm just predisposed to think this, but she was definitely coming on as if we're better than you. We're going to come down here and help you.
Oh.
And of course, when you look at, how are you better than us? You look at scores on school report cards, and our 4th graders are doing as well or better than their 4th graders. So it's and maybe at some point, maybe they overtake us because of the money and resources they have exceed ours. But this idea of her coming down here to save us, it's really rich, I think. When you consider, that she's a former bartender. I heard she made a good cocktail, though. I don't know. But
I know nothing about her.
yeah, well, you really should because she is the Democrats' rising starlet.
Yeah.
She's going to be the one they're going to look to try to grab the votes.
Huh.
And but the thing about her is that when she gets asked a particular question that she's not familiar with, instead of just saying, I don't know the answer to that question. I don't know how many times people would ask me a question in my business career, and I'd say, I don't know that answer, but I'll find out.
Yeah.
That's the way I would present it, rather than try to make up or fool somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just
Instead of
not
just being honest.
exactly. There you go. I should have just said it that way. I appreciate you going right to the point.
Having no filter.
Yeah, hey, just you go for it. But anyway, she did. She said that how Alabama needed New York to come down here and come beside it or something, like come alongside Alabama or something, and it was like, bless her heart, she just didn't understand what she was saying.
Yeah.
She was just reading what one of her speechwriters had written. Thought it was, because they always they speak about the South in a condescending manner.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe I do have my chip on my shoulder, but I do, I do. I just resent it because they've always presented the South as being a real problem. When the truth is that the same problems we have are the same ones they have. They just don't choose to look at that log in their eye. They rather talk about the speck in ours.
Yeah.
You know? So, anyway, get my diary. I get kind of fired up about it, Taylor.
Don't get riled.
I'm getting riled up.
Don't get riled up.
Well, the truth is I don't get riled. But.
Well, with it being June, this is not a segue off of you, by the way. Did you know June is Alzheimer's and Brain Awareness Month?
Oh, it's not.
It's not.
Just
it's not
coincidentally.
a segue off of you.
Coincidentally, we're going to talk about it.
It is. I did this because it's got statistics for Alabama.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
More than
You're
103,000
looking
people
a
in
little flushed there,
Alabama.
Taylor.
I just don't have my makeup today. My rosacea's shining through. You're laughing. I'm being serious.
No. You go ahead. You be serious. Tell us about Alzheimer's month or whatever you said.
June is Alzheimer's and Brain
Right
Awareness
now.
Month.
Like June the 9th already. We're in 9 days into
I
it.
know.
Go
Almost
ahead.
halfway there.
Yep.
More than 103,000 people in Alabama are living with Alzheimer's disease. And it doesn't just affect the person with it, obviously. It affects their family. So
Right.
over 222,000 people are affected by it.
Golly, I would think it might even be more than that.
I know.
You know, I don't know how much more,
I
but
guess just because like it's including the family and stuff. But 103,000 just for Alabama is pretty wild.
family, friends, you know, caretakers, all that kind of.
Yeah, but it's telling people to take steps to support your brain health. That includes staying active, managing blood pressure, cholesterol, getting enough sleep, and following a healthy diet. And it also says, like, while there is no cure for Alzheimer's, that early detection can help access care and support sooner rather than later. So, with June being the month, I think it's important that we remember to take care of our brains.
Absolutely, it is. Do you think these brain supplements, you know, they always have these, just when they advertise them, they always have these disclosures, you know, that say it's not FDA approved. You know, in other words, it's just like the old days where they would have this magical, you know, elixir or, know, something they would sell, you know, those cures everything, you know. What do you think of those? Do you think those kinds of things like vitamins, and do you think those kind of things work?
I don't know. I mean, I don't see how they wouldn't support it, you know.
Like it wouldn't hurt?
But, yeah. But, you know, they've been saying that Alzheimer's is like the type 3 diabetes now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because some studies have linked it to, like, sugar and how your body processes it, insulin, all that.
I sometimes wonder if I am forgetting things more or if it's just kind of a continuation of the way it always is, because there's always a lot going on and it's easy to forget a few things here and there, and it happens to everybody.
Yeah.
Again, obviously Alzheimer's is a disease, but I'm just talking about, you know, in general, you walk into a room,
like brain health.
you get distracted and you forget why you went in there, you know, to get something. Yeah.
We know I told you that I felt like my memory has never been great. And a lot of the stuff I read too links it to like phone usage and like electronic usage. And if you're not exercising your brain daily, your brain cells die off and they don't reproduce. So not exercising your brain by like reading books or like just constantly scrolling, that's not exercise. Like that just helps kill your brain and your memory.
Well, I mean, what do you do when you're scrolling? I mean, a lot of times depending on if you're looking at articles or, you know, Facebook, which I guess in a way you're looking at some articles. Are you reading the whole thing, or are you just scanning and basically seeing the headlines?
Yeah, just skimming over.
Exactly. And, of course, that's dangerous if you come on a radio show, for example, and you try to talk about that subject, and all you read was the headlines, you know, can be kind of dangerous.
That's right. But with that being said, I'm going to go read the rest of our next story. No, I'm just playing. It is time for a break. So we're going to give our sponsors a moment to say what they need to say and to tell everyone what they have available for them. So, good morning to everyone listening and watching on YouTube and on Facebook and on our radio. It's 6:30. You're tuning in to Morning Mayhem with Mike and Taylor. We'll be right back after this break.
All right, here we are back on Piper Peach Radio here on the Morning Mayhem with Taylor and Mike. It is 6:32 here on this Tuesday, June the 9th. It's about 71 degrees out there. I think it's going to end up being in the mid-80s today, Taylor.
Yeah, not too bad.
It's creeping up, though. By the end of this weekend, it's going to be in the 90s again, I believe. Or at least that's what I saw earlier. Hadn't looked at it lately, but yeah, we got it coming up.
Yes. And good morning. Thank you to some of our sponsors. Let me get the sponsor sheet. I know who y'all are, but I don't want to miss them. I skip over some sometimes, and it's no good. Thank y'all to Putter Up. Best indoor date site this side of the Mississippi.
That's right. East of the Mississippi, they call it. That's the phrase.
That's right. And thank you to Coca-Cola.
Or
Mike's
west
drinking.
of the Mississippi. Got
Oh,
Coke?
yeah, we are west of the Mississippi, aren't we?
No, we aren't.
We aren't?
We're east.
We're east? I don't
Yeah.
know where we are, honestly. Okay. But Mike he's drinking his Christmas Coca-Cola because it's halfway to Christmas.
It is halfway to Christmas, and I did
Yes.
check the expiration date on here. It's fine.
So this is your reminder to go ahead and start Christmas shopping because you don't want to put it off until December, okay?
You know, we were talking about the Peach Jam Jubilee coming up in
Yeah.
a couple of weeks. 300 vendors and food trucks.
I know, it's crazy.
I think it's 50 food vendors and 250 arts and craftsmen is what Lydia Patterson told us yesterday.
Yeah.
If I remember right.
And they're with the Chilton Chamber, and they are also a sponsor of the show.
Oh, yeah.
They help keep us up to date with everything going on in town, around the county.
The local news and stuff.
Yeah.
But I would think that would be a good spot to start your Christmas shopping because
Oh, for sure.
you're always going to find that unique piece.
Yeah. And
And
you've
if
only
you can
got those
just,
2 days.
store it and remember where you put it,
I know. I struggle with that pretty
You ever
bad.
find things later
Yeah.
and you go, oh gosh, that was Dad's gift.
Well, my thing is, like, I'll find it before Christmas, but I'll forget that I had bought it, and then I bought all this other stuff. So I end up with way too much.
Way too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a
I need
problem.
to make a list of what I have.
That's a problem, when you buy too much. When we first got Victoria, our granddaughter, when she turned 1,
Mm-hmm.
and it was her first Christmas. Not when she was an infant. It wasn't as bad when she was an infant because she was born right on Thanksgiving, I think,
Oh.
in 2019. But that Christmas, I don't think was as bad. But that very first Christmas,
Oh, yeah, when she could open stuff and be excited.
oh, it was exciting, but it was just, so much stuff that just half of it got pushed in the corner, got opened. Oh, it was played with for 30 seconds, and, I played with it later, and maybe she did, maybe she didn't, but the point was it was way too much.
Yeah.
I don't know that I convinced her, but it's like fighting kudzu. You can fight it, and man, it looks good, and then boom, it comes right back, and
Yeah.
it comes back with a vengeance, and perhaps you have to work a little harder, to get the. But we do pretty good, I guess. But because we love her and we want to show her our love to her, but we don't. It can be overwhelming.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think about it,
I know, it really can be. I'm really bad about overbuying, too.
so
But-
maybe not that you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Spend money, of course we all will, but at the same time, try to keep it under control because it's better for them
know.
because they can just get desensitized to the excitement.
I know. I've been dealing with that with him and trying to figure out, like, how to go about it.
What's that
because-
right level?
Yes. Well, now every single time that we go in a store, it does not matter if I've bought him, and normally I have bought him toys at every other store we've been to. We go in somewhere, he's like, oh, I get a toy, and we'll go home with 6 toys in one day.
Well,
Like, how do I don't know. It's bad. We need to,
you need to start him a savings account.
yeah,
And
Bailey's got him a savings account going.
Like a piggy bank,
Yeah.
seriously, and then help him understand that you're spending money for
Yes.
that, and then what we need to save it, and we can cut back because you've got all these other toys. And I also would suggest to be sure and bring a toy with you when you go somewhere.
We do.
Oh, good. Well, that
It doesn't
helps
help.
us. We think it helps us.
Yeah. It doesn't help. No, we did do the whole saving and buying it on your own one time, and I didn't stick with it. But he was so excited to go spend his own money to buy him this transporter that he wanted.
That's he's earned that, whether it was just gifts or whatever. He got it. But
I think for real this year, I keep saying that I'm going to, but this year, since he really understands, we're going to do the 3 gifts from Santa and the stocking. I think we're going to do that.
Limited.
Like the 3 gifts to signify the 3 gifts that the wise man brought.
Oh, that's nice. That's a nice way to look at it.
Yeah.
Or you could just be like me, and she just get used to the word no.
Yeah.
In fact, she was drawing pictures of us, of our family. There's Nene. That's what she calls Renee, which is so funny to hear her say it. I don't know why. It just cracks me up when I hear her say it. Nene. And of course, Renee's like, what? What do you need? What do you need? Anyway, I was going to say that she was drawing these pictures of us, and there's Hannah and Luke. That's her aunt and uncle.
Yeah.
And they all look so nice. And then there's G Daddy, and she has a caption for G Daddy. I'm the only one speaking.
Oh no.
You know what it says?
No.
No.
That didn't hurt your heart?
No.
Oh my gosh.
We did get a good laugh out of it because I may say no, but half the time I'm overruled, and so I have to capitulate.
Yeah. Well.
But anyway.
I feel bad. I've been feeling so bad lately because the other morning I told Deason, I said, I love you, buddy. And he said, no, you don't. You don't love. He's like, don't love. And I was like, yes, I do. Why would you say that? And he said, because you be mean to me. And I was like, how? Yeah. And he was saying, because I get on to him.
Oh.
And I was like, oh my gosh. It hurt my heart. I was like, oh my gosh.
He knows better.
I do feel, though, that I've had like a shorter fuse. So, I'm like, I need to reel that in.
Is that something is that fairly recent, you think?
I think so.
Well, hey, that can be remedied real easy.
Yeah. And then yesterday he
try
asked.
a little more patience.
I do need more patience. And the thing is, it's so bad because I've had such great patience, I would say, especially with him, even if no one else. And then here, I don't know, probably in the last year, I would say. I don't think he's noticed it the whole year, but I think he's starting to get old enough to notice it, that my patience is wearing very thin.
Well, he also will get smarter every year, and he'll start figuring out there's a lot going on in your life, too, besides him.
I don't want it to affect him, though. It hurt my heart.
Well,
and then he told me he wanted to be 3 again yesterday. He said, can I be back to 3? And I was like, no, why? And he's like, because I didn't get spankings when I was 3. And I was like, yes, you did. You just don't remember it.
And that's something that it is around 4 or 5 when you can actually start to remember stuff.
I know.
Like I can think back that I've talked about that trip to California before we made way back in the day.
Yeah, and I remember stuff when I was like 4.
1965, not 1865. But 1965, we made that trip out there, and I can remember stuff that we did out there. Not a whole lot. Probably more about that trip than I can tell you about any other trip I've ever taken, just because...
It's like the first one you remember.
Yeah, well, there's all that stuff, it was the first time I experienced it too, right?
Yeah.
So I guess I think he'll be just like that.
Yeah.
And
I just don't remember. I don't want him growing up remembering, because like I know I got spankings and stuff and like all that, but I remember good things about my parents. I don't want him growing up thinking like only remembering bad things.
He won't. Goodness gracious, no. That's another thing that'll happen. Maturity.
Yeah.
And he'll figure out who's on his side and who isn't.
Yeah.
And he'll definitely realize that Mom is my biggest fan.
I hope so.
Oh, well, he will. He will. But he also is learning, what buttons to push too right now to get whatever reaction he wants. I know. And that's our job. Try not to let that happen. And so next week, if you need any help, you just send in your questions, and I'll be glad to answer them for you.
Absolutely.
Send
them in to Yappy and Pappy. We don't have a Peach Tea Tuesday question today.
We don't. What? I mean, isn't that your job?
I don't know. I know, but we haven't had any. None sent in.
Hey, I see that BJ Massengill's watching today. Rick is watching, and Wanda says good morning to us.
Good morning to you.
She had such nice comments about us yesterday.
Oh.
How she said that we were cracking her up. and she loved Dollar Bill, or something like that. And I appreciate those kind words.
Yes, thank you. And thank you to everyone watching on YouTube also. We can't see who's watching on YouTube, but
hopefully
there's
they're
watchers.
watching.
Yeah. And to the listeners listening on their way to work or at work, wherever you may be.
We were talking about our videos and how garnering some attention. I have some folks that'll stop me every now and then. I had one the other day said, I want you to do one to this song. And she gave me the name of a song she wanted us to do.
What song was it?
I don't remember. I hate to admit it.
We need to do our request.
I guess.
Yeah.
But, we had good fun. Now, who does that song yesterday that we danced to? Everybody Dance. And that Everybody Dance?
I don't know who sings it.
Yeah, I don't either. But
I don't know.
we have no, what is it? We don't own the rights to that music. Well, we have to put that little disclaimer
We do.
when we play some music.
I know. We're just kind of waiting. Baden's gone.
I
We're
know.
supposed to be on break,
We have a
but
great schedule, which we were right on time.
I know. So I guess we could say good morning and thank you to some of our sponsors
Let's
again.
do that some more.
Workout anytime. I'm headed there when I leave here today.
All right,
actually.
workout anytime.
Yes, and also This and That Vinyl. Thank you so much for being a sponsor of ours. So,
I told you I have some shirts. I need to get to This and That Vinyl. Let them
I
look at it. Some of my
know.
old work shirts.
Yeah, you wanted to get patched up.
Yeah, and I was thinking maybe putting Jemison on there, something. I got some Auburn. I already had some Auburn stuff done. Where I had Auburn put over my old stuff. It's like they used to
Over
give
your
us.
Alabama logos?
No, over by the former companies I worked for. They give us these nice shirts and jackets and stuff. And I'm
Yeah.
like, man, my days of advertising for them are over,
That's right.
At least that was what I was thinking. And so I had them patched. They look good.
Yeah.
The jacket looks particularly good, I think.
That's really good.
so
A
I
lot
need
of
to do
people just
that.
get rid of it.
I know. I'm not going to. I mean, those are real nice Adidas and Nike and really nice, shirts.
Yeah.
A lot of golf shirts, not like what I'm wearing now, but I call them golf shirts, polo shirts or something like that.
Did you see where Jackson Hospital is fixing to close?
I know that hospital's been there a long time. It's in Montgomery, right downtown.
Yeah.
Or well, not exactly
Right there
downtown.
on 85.
Yeah.
Well, it kind of is.
Well, it's downtown.
Yeah.
What is officially downtown?
Well,
it's,
a few
it's
blocks
close, but
from the courthouse.
it's a mile or so.
Not courthouse. What is that?
State Capitol.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that
State
thing's called.
courthouse.
Yeah, the state capitol is that big dome-looking thing, the end of Dexter Avenue.
Yes. But it did say it was, and they had said, I think last year or the year before, that they were about to close. They ended up not closing. Well, now they are actually fixing to close because Bailey is friends with an employee there, and he said that he got his text message that he may be without a job
Oh man!
come the end of June. But they're blaming it on Blue Cross Blue Shield Alabama.
Well, I've been reading more about that because of this.
Yeah.
And looks like they get treated differently than other hospitals do.
Really?
Yeah, something about the reimbursement rates or
Yeah.
whatever they call them.
Well,
when they file a claim.
Mm-hmm.
You've read your statements you get from your health insurance that say the charge was $125.
Yeah.
The insurance allowed, 74 or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just making these numbers up. So they quote
So
write
you
off
pay.
the other 50, and then they allowed 73. You wrote off the 52. They paid 48, and you owe 24.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Well, this is saying too that it did mention that the reimbursements were different than at their local hospitals, but Blue Cross Blue Shield came back and said that they had given them like a cash advance, and that kind of settled the difference. And that that it says they called the allegations not accurate and said the hospital has twisted our gestures of voluntarily providing it with a cash advance. And then the hospital's previously seen KIB commit $40 million, joining Montgomery County, along with the growing numbers of agencies to pledge millions in financial support.
Well,
So
it's an institute.
Yeah.
There. I mean, I can remember when it was opened and it was built and, it was thought of as being, so modern and all these things. And like anything else, it's not always easy to keep up with the market. And I don't know if I don't know how they got in this position with Blue Cross and Blue Shield. That's kind of the bellwether, isn't it? The bell cow for health insurance, at least in our state.
Yeah, I would think so.
I mean, we have the PHIP, but it's administered by Blue Cross and Blue Shield. I believe I'm right. And so everybody wants to get on their good side because they know that their reimbursement schedules, I think they call them, are going to make them or break them.
Yeah.
And that's part of the problem with the rural hospitals that we see that are a constant strain, Taylor. They have all these issues of trying to, obviously like anything, any business, keep enough cash flow in so you can keep people employed and provide the services. And so a lot of their customers are not necessarily insured, especially not with Blue Cross and Blue Shield. So when they get a chance to bill Blue Cross and Blue Shield, they're thrilled.
Yeah.
Because they know they're going to get paid, but they do have different schedules, which I don't know if that's fair or not. I don't know. I don't know the business well enough to be able to have too much of an opinion on that.
Yeah. I think though, especially with them saying that coming in at the closing of the month, that's when they'll be closing, like at the end of the month, there'll be more updates. So hopefully they'll figure out a way to stay open or maybe transfer owners.
So, when you have a pledge like this of $40 million from the state, it's not that they're going to just give them $40 million. They're going to do it over a certain time frame with, the old proverbial strings attached.
Yeah.
I mean, they have to. It's just like any other loan that you might make to someone.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
you got to be able to be paid back.
Oh, for sure. Especially that amount. It's crazy. But more news coming on that. So, in the meantime, we're going to go to break. Our producer is back.
Well, that's good to know because, we're officially off schedule.
It's okay, though. So, we're going to go to break really
quick. But we're flexible.
We're pretty flexible people, I would say.
There you go.
Yeah. Thank you for tuning in to Morning Mayhem. It is 6:50, so we're not far from the 7 o'clock hour. You are tuning in with Mike and Taylor. We'll be back after this break.
All right, we're back here, 6:52 on Tuesday, June the 9th with Piper Pizza Radio and the Morning Mayhem, Taylor and Mike. We're back. We're back.
We're back. We're crazy. We're back.
So,
yeah.
Okay.
That was my Stone Cold Steve Austin voice.
I had this, I don't know that we want to do it now, but if we do, I think this is hilarious. I got a Miss Manners.
Oh, yeah.
I love Miss Manners. I mean, just look at this lady. I mean, she is. She looks like. I mean, she looks like the old school mom. I mean, look at that whatever
Oh
that
yeah, she looks like
blouse
she'd
or
be
whatever.
in Miss
she's-
Manners.
Yeah, exactly. And her name is Judith. So I mean, I think that explains it right there.
For sure.
Judith Martin, as a matter of fact. But there's this question that we have about wearing a white shirt under a suit inappropriate for weddings? I mean, have we just gone off the rails? I guess we have, in a sense, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so here's the question. Here's the situation. Dear Miss Manners, there was a social media post about a woman who wore a black three-piece suit with a white shirt to her brother's wedding. The bride, groom, and bridesmaids treated the woman rudely, stating it was because she was wearing a white shirt, which was inexcusable.
Oh, my goodness.
Ultimately, it escalated to the groom's mother intentionally spilling red wine on her, and with the groom stating, "You're dead to me," because she wore the white shirt. Somehow I think there's more to this.
Okay, now, this is a little dramatic.
I know. Obviously, guests should not wear white dresses to weddings unless asked to do so. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Trying to
I knew that.
steal the bride's glory, moment of glory, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does this stricture extend to wearing white shirts under suits? If so, does it only apply to women? Boy, that's a lot
Obviously, because
questions.
men wear white shirts all the time.
Well, I was going to say,
and-
I wore one the other day to my daughter's wedding.
And what do you want them to wear?
Realized
Just
I
their jacket
committed
and their
some
pants?
social faux pas.
You should have just went shirtless.
Well, I could have done that too, but I didn't want to bring all that attention to me. Gentle, it says, does it only apply to women? And then Miss Manners writes, apparently, because otherwise Miss Manners feels certain that most of the men attending would now be wearing red stained shirts as well, which is what you just said.
Yeah.
So this reaction,
Woo!
wow. Wow.
You can't.
Hey, look. Hey, look, I said. Can y'all hear me now? Oh, you going to do it again? Oh, he is going to do it again.
That one did scare me. I didn't know you had one too.
I am not.
For,
Dude, I'm
for
not
those of y'all
brushing one
listening,
thing off of me.
nothing
I'm not doing
tragic
it.
has happened.
I mean, I might do this so I can read, read my article.
We just got Mike a cake.
Well, it's got a 1 on it.
It's got a 1.
Why does it have a 1 on it?
Well, we know that you're not 1 year old.
Ooh.
Okay.
That
we
cut.
know you've not been with the station. Has he been with the station 1 year yet? Not yet. But you are number 1.
I'm number 1.
TikToker of Piper Peach Radio.
Does that come with a raise?
Woo!
I told you I wasn't doing it. It's going to burn down. It's going to, watch it melt.
I almost threw it on you.
Do I need to like close my eyes and make a wish?
Yeah,
This is
you
like
can.
a birthday
Yeah,
thing?
sure.
It's not my birthday either. Now can I open my eyes now?
Just keep them closed.
Well, thank you, I guess. I mean,
You're welcome. And this
does any
does
of that
not
stuff
have.
go in my drink? Do I need a
Nah,
fresh
you're good, you're good.
Coca-Cola?
This does not have coconut on it, so you're
Well,
safe.
You know,
He's allergic to coconut, if you didn't know.
I would. What now? I'm what?
This doesn't have coconut.
Well, then I'm not eating it.
You want coconut?
I mean, that was on my data sheet that I filled out when I got here. What was my favorite cake? Don't you have that?
Kind of. Go
Uh-oh.
get the coconut. It's in the pantry.
So what?
He's gone. I don't think there actually is
What
any
was
coconut in the pantry.
what's the occasion here?
You're the #1 TikToker
What
of
is that?
Piper Beach Radio.
That sounds like, is it subjective or is there some objective?
There's only one cake, one candle. #1. It's you. There's not. I don't think. Oh, there is some. Here you go.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Too bad we don't have another confetti
My
popper.
favorite. Be sure and buy great value coconut flakes. They're sweetened. See, I could do live commercials. I try to tell
I
Baden
love
that.
that.
He
He
don't
don't have
trust me
to-
though.
Yeah. Was that your wish?
No.
That
No,
you would
but-
be trusted.
Here's some more.
Well,
Thank you for the cake. It was it's well deserved, of course.
It is well deserved,
but
for sure. And it's your favorite colors. There's no orange,
yeah,
but
I'm gonna get the blower out.
all right. Well,
Get it, the blower. Never mind.
we're gonna go to break on that one. Cut the cake.
Thank
When we come
goodness.
back, we're going to finish Miss Manners. So, y'all leave a comment and tell us, do you think it's inappropriate to wear white under your suit to a wedding or not? It's 6:58. We'll be back after this break. You're tuning in with Mike and Taylor on Morning Mayhem.
A couple more.
There's a pride that comes from employing over 6,000 people in America. Welding, fabricating, assembling with local and global parts. Delivering a machine just right for you. Japanese engineering meets American ingenuity that builds on our 50-year legacy of quality, reliability, and durability that makes us the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. These aren't just machines. This is a way of life. And that's why Kubota is investing hundreds of millions right here at home. Because we won't settle on what was good enough yesterday. We're innovating with inspiration from the hard-working men and women that proudly sit on our equipment every day. So you can be sure that every one of us have you in mind when a machine or implement comes down that line. We know how hard you work. We'll do the same. This is Kubota.
What?
Are we back? On those
Just
pearls?
realized what you said. Yes.
Between two of the pearls, that's the size.
Welcome to Morning Mayhem with Taylor.
I'm
the
still
talented,
admiring my
thoughtful,
cake.
terrific Taylor and selfish Mike.
No.
We got you a cake.
I think
we got you
said,
a candle. We
I
got
thought
you
we
two
said,
poppers.
Well, I thought we could do our own. I thought we were going to have magnificent. I said magnanimous. I thought that would be a good name for me. You know, go along with Mike.
Monster. Monstrous.
Monster Mike.
Manipulative.
That's enough. That's a good one. And what does that mean? Is that like chopped?
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem with Taylor and Mike.
Oh,
June the 9th.
I've
It's
been demoted.
Tuesday.
I'm second now.
This
I forgot to
grandpa over here doesn't want to share his
I
cake.
forgot to clean up.
If it weren't for me, you would be nothing. You wouldn't even know what TikTok was. No, I'm just
I
being
don't have no
silly.
cake.
I'm
Would
being
not be
silly.
eating cake today on.
No, you wouldn't be eating cake today.
It's Tuesday, June the 9th. We
I
forgot to
know.
say that.
No, I said that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Maybe I wasn't listening.
You weren't listening.
I was admiring my cake.
All right, so when we went to break, we had just popped some poppers in y'all's ears. And we gave cake.
Trying to clean up now.
We gave Mike, quit blowing on air.
I'm cleaning.
That's why we went to break.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
You
forgot
didn't
to do
it
that.
then. Look. Anyway, we gave Mike a cake for being the #1 TikToker of the station. So
Thank you very much. I appreciate all your votes and however I got this award.
you're welcome.
There's a lot of little people. I'm not finished.
Oh.
There's a lot of little people I need to thank. Just kidding. I mean, you always want to say that, see somebody say that when they get their award. There's a lot of little people I want to thank.
A lot of little
I
pieces
don't know
leading
why
up
I
to
say
this.
that, but I say that just to have fun. That's
so
all. That's
silly.
all I meant. But thank you again for the cake.
You're welcome.
And,
It's delicious.
Is it a chocolate cake?
I'm not sure what it is on the inside. Not this time. So the cake, I don't want to butcher their name. It's New Cake Shop in Clanton. It's kind of a cross from Valley Grand a little bit, kind of catty-cornered, where you turn to go into the park.
I've seen that. In fact,
They're
we
there.
were just talking about that the other day. I
Yes.
thought, and
They're
you
open
were
if-
telling me where it was.
Yeah.
And you said it was across from or near Valley Grand,
That's right.
which is
Well,
on
they're
31
open
North. There's 7th
later.
Street North there in Clanton.
Yes. They're open later in the week. So sometimes they'll call us and we come and get what they have.
I want to use
Available.
the giant fork there.
Good,
Can
because
you
I
imagine?
don't like big
Look
forks.
at that fork.
That fork
I've
is
never
ridiculous.
seen a fork that big.
This is a serving fork. It's bigger than my head, and that is saying a lot. Okay?
So it's not just me.
I hate a big fork.
I was like, I don't even
I
know if
think
that'd
it's
go in
my
my
mental illness
I don't know if
that
that'd go
I
in my
have.
tiny little mouth.
But,
You know?
oh,
'cause-
this will go in your mouth.
oh.
Your mouth is not tiny. It'll fit. You have a lot to say and a lot of cake to eat.
That's right, exactly.
so,
And we're going
you
to
have a big fork
start
for
in
that.
about 2 minutes. It's going to be great television and radio for me to be eating my
Yeah,
cake
just
live.
smacking.
Well, I mean, it's either that or just keep throwing stuff up in the air.
Yeah, I mean,
which is really fun to do.
It really
because
is.
think about it. You pop it, it lands, that's it. But if you scoop it back up and throw it back up, then it
it's the party that
kind
never
of like
ends.
lives again.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you.
Never ending party.
I rest my case.
I love it.
And
But the cake, what's
there's just
what's
one
their
thing
name?
missing.
Okay, that's what I thought. It's Clanton Cake Co. So they're not open earlier during the week. They're open at the end of the week into the weekend.
Okay.
So sometimes we get to go and shop around, see what's left. And this week they had coconut cupcakes and a birthday cake,
Well, how about that?
or as we like to call it, a TikTok cake.
The TikTok cake.
Yeah.
How about that? And
So
who
that
would have
delicious
thought
stuff.
that, all my life, who would have thought I would have ended up here today getting a cake for being the number
Who would
one
have thought?
TikTok
I
person?
know. Who would have thought? #1 dancer of the community.
Go out there and watch those TikToks.
They are fun. Y'all have done a
they
wonderful
are
job.
fun. They are fun. We laugh and I like the fact that we incorporated our guests yesterday.
Yes.
That was fun too.
That is fun.
They seemed kind of hesitant at
I
first.
know. No one ever wants to make a video, but
Oh,
it is fun.
man.
Once you do one,
that
kind
was
of,
Rachel and Lydia,
yeah.
from the Chamber
With
of
the
Commerce,
Chamber.
right? And Dollar Bill was actually in on that one,
I
and
know.
doing a little dancing. He's
does.
just such a great actor, though. Yeah, I'm watching
know.
that thing. I mean, that's like I feel like I'm asleep, and he's
know.
leading the band.
He's so lively.
He is lively. Exactly. Well said. He's a great professional.
For sure.
But there's one thing missing here.
A knife.
A knife. Thank you, Taylor.
Like a knife.
Exactly. And I can cut it with a fork. I mean,
Especially this one. My
in
gosh.
fact, I could just
You
start
could just,
eating it with
pick
the
the whole
fork.
thing up with this fork.
That is a massive fork. I mean, just look. I don't know if you can tell on the radio, what this looks like.
This is my worst nightmare. I'm not even kidding. I hate a big fork or spoon. I'd rather use one of Deason's little bitty ones
Yeah.
than use a big one.
Oh my God.
I'm so
Now we've got the killer knife. Now, Taylor, I've been
We're gonna
meaning to
get
tell you.
kicked off Facebook.
I'm glad you gave me the number one thing because if it had been someone else,
It was Therapy Tuesday with Mike and Taylor,
yes,
where
I
we
could
scare the
always
mess
use
out of you with some poppers and then give you
some
a
good.
butcher knife.
I could always use some good. Yeah, thank y'all.
You're welcome.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean.
And a fork that'll rip your whole ear off in one tear.
I know. Look at that thing. That's like for giants. A giant fork. And you think that's a serving fork? Is that what you
Yes,
call
I do
that?
think so.
You think there's some significance with that middle, whatever that is? You see how it's shaped different in the middle?
Yeah, it's fancy.
I know, but what does that do? Like catch noodles better or something? You know how hard it is to get a
I
noodle
think
on a
that
fork.
probably. I don't know.
It's just a design feature.
I think so.
Yeah. Because the other one doesn't
That
have
was like
that.
me and you.
What do you mean by that? No, this is more like me. You just don't know the real me yet. Look at that knife, man. That is
I'm about
like
to take a picture of it. Hold on.
he's been cutting ribs in the back there, you know.
Okay.
You just got a thought, didn't you, to incorporate that somehow in the TikTok world? Oh my gosh.
Let's reel it back in. We were talking about Miss Manners.
Oh yes, Miss Manners and the white shirt at the wedding.
Yes.
Well, it's really not a whole lot more to it. She says, you know, when the question comes up, does the stricture to wear white shirts under suits, does it only apply to women? And she said apparently because otherwise she felt certain that most of the men attending the wedding would be wearing red stained shirts as well. The thing that's not talked about is, you know, what happened to that woman after she poured that wine on her? Because I believe
I would have went to jail.
I believe she would exactly. I believe she would have been assaulted a couple of times, you know, by a couple of people at least. So she says this reaction is absurd, as well as vicious, which is exactly what I was just saying. You know, because it was so awful, Miss Manners will delicately refrain from noticing that the black suit part was also incorrect.
Yeah, that's what I thought when she read it. Or when you read it.
Thank you.
Because I was like, well, first off, I mean, I thought they would be more mad about her wearing black to the wedding.
Right. A black three-piece suit. I didn't pick up on that
Is
until
this a
after I
man
read
or a
this.
woman?
It's a woman. What it
Okay,
says.
what does a women's three-piece suit look like?
Well, pants, I guess.
Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Jacket.
Or a skirt, maybe.
Probably a vest. Like a
I've
man's
never
three-piece.
seen a women's three-piece suit like that.
Well, women wear vests all the time.
Yeah, but I don't know, jackets.
Maybe it was wintertime. I don't know. But I didn't pick up on that until Miss Manners pointed out that that's more like, and she uses the word, which I did not, I looked it up.
What?
What were you going to say?
I was going to say funeral.
Yes, but there's a word to describe when something looks like a funeral.
What is it?
Funereal.
I think you're just pronouncing it
No,
wrong.
I'm not. Funereal, and it is a real word. I looked it up. Funereal. She says black at a wedding looks funereal, which is like funeral-like. See,
Is it funereal or funereal?
You've got to
funereal.
trust Miss Manners
I
to
think
know
it's
her English.
funereal.
And was traditionally considered a protest. So if you wore black, you were protesting. You know, maybe you were jealous of the. Maybe that was your, you know.
Yeah.
That was your betrothed.
Well, maybe if it's the person that got the wine poured on them writing in, maybe they didn't know, and that's why they got the wine poured on them, not over the whole white.
So what do you think? There's this little addendum to this about white wedding dresses and when it's appropriate for a bride to wear them and when it's not.
I mean, I feel like
Now, what about somebody getting married 4 or 5 times? Do they wear what? Are they? You know, it used to be it was really just a white dress. Okay, it wasn't
Yeah.
a symbol of anything. Then it became more of a symbol of like virginity.
yeah,
You know, and purity, and you know those things.
yeah.
But of course, not anymore. Or at least, well, I guess it is in some circles.
Yeah.
But you
feel
know,
like
somebody that wears it
people-
3 or 4 times, you know, people go, "Oh, well, she doesn't deserve to wear that."
Yeah.
Miss Manners doesn't agree with that.
I
She
think
says,
that
"Hey,
it kind
do what you want."
Yeah.
Those are outdated
I mean,
concepts.
you might as well.
I mean, as far as the colors go, not that you shouldn't, you know, wait.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people wear white now just because it's like a symbolism of like a fresh start.
A fresh start. That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that thought. But anyway, let's see. She says it's far in the past when people, you know, used to worry about whether they were wearing white or
Yeah.
not, you know. And it says whether previously married, elderly, pregnant, or surrounded by their children, they all don the uniform. And Miss Manners says, I'm not sorry for saying it. Because, you know, there's some people out there probably would just be.
Miss Manners has picked her last straw. She is sick of this.
And it was started, you know who started the idea of the white dress for
Who?
weddings? Queen Victoria in England. That's
Huh.
or at least that's what Miss Manners gives her credit. So anyway, she says, just between us, yes, Miss Manners finds all the overblown costume pageantry somewhat comical.
Yeah.
But she does not want to spoil the fun of those who enjoy it.
You know, I think
it don't bother her, so she don't worry about
I may be Miss Manners because I feel that way about weddings in general.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I didn't want to have a wedding. I wanted to have a wedding, and then I didn't want to have a wedding, and I ended up having a wedding because once I get in my mind how I want something to look,
Yeah.
I want it to look just like that, and I'm kind of bossy.
I'm shocked. I never knew that.
Really? I am. I could be a little bit like bossy and
I never
what's
knew
the
that.
other word I'm looking for?
I can't say it on the air. Is that the one you're talking about?
No. Kind of like demanding, dramatic. Anyway, I didn't want to have a wedding because I knew that I was going to end up doing
What's that show they have now about weddings? You know,
Bridezilla?
Yeah, that's the one.
I was a little bit of a bridezilla. But anyway, I feel like
I've never watched
weddings,
that show.
especially when you've been dating and engaged a long time. I feel like weddings are just a celebration for your family
Yeah.
to celebrate that you're getting married.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like I don't know.
You didn't have to have all the pageantry.
No.
Yeah. I understand that our daughter just, you know, it was her pretty much planned out the whole thing.
Yeah.
You know, how she wanted it to go. I don't know if we never talked about it yet, about whether it was everything that she was hoping for.
Yeah.
But I know she was very happy.
Well, good.
She was very radiant looking.
I was happy on my wedding day, but I was happy for my wedding to be over too.
Yeah, exactly. Right. all that planning into a 20, 30-minute event.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, we did it. And
It's for some. It's not for everyone. I feel.
yeah, that's true. Very true.
Yeah.
And we had a wonderful time, and I wouldn't change anything.
I love that.
You remember I told you my job was to make sure no one drank more than
Oh
3
yeah, you were.
bottled Coca-Colas.
That's right. You were drink police.
Those are expensive.
Well, you're also policing
was
this
paid-
cake
I
on
paid for
last
those.
break. So
What?
you're policing this cake a minute ago.
I know,
too.
and nobody's going to get it until I say so.
We're gonna get a break so that I can get some cake. It's 7:15. When we come back, we've got some sports stories. We got some stuff about music, about animals. You know, all the usual. So you're tuning in to Morning Mayhem with Mike and Taylor. I hope your eardrums are okay after those pops, but we'll always have a good time. So we're gonna get a break, and when we come back, we'll be eating cake.
We'll be eating cake, and we'll have something more to say. I'm going to try this giant fork.
Yeah, you might as well because I'm not using it. All right, we'll be right back, y'all.
Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you. Whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss, Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
There's a pride that comes from employing over 6,000 people in America. Welding, fabricating, assembling with local and global parts. Delivering a machine just right for you. Japanese engineering meets American ingenuity that builds on our 50-year legacy of quality, reliability, and durability that makes us the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. These aren't just machines. This is a way of life. And that's why Kubota is investing hundreds of millions right here at home. Because we won't settle on what was good enough yesterday. We're innovating with inspiration from the hard-working men and women that proudly sit on our equipment every day. So you can be sure that every one of us have you in mind when a machine or implement comes down that line. We know how hard you work. We'll do the same. This is Kubota.
All right, straighten up right now.
Good morning, y'all. It's 7:19. It's Tuesday, June the 9th, and we're eating cake.
Yes, in fact, I want to thank you because you were like, "Are you going to cut the cake?" I'm like, "No, I should be since it's my cake, shouldn't I be the one getting served, not serving, you?" And she said, "Okay." So I told her what size. If you remember a few minutes ago, I told her that she could have a piece of cake, but it would only be between the two pearls. So I wasn't really paying attention. So I got a piece between the two pearls. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but that is like wafer
It's
thin.
like a half an inch.
I mean, it's like, I don't even know if I can taste the cake.
Your fork is bigger than
I know it's true. Look at that giant fork. I mean, look at that thing. I mean, that thing is massive. I just stuck myself with it. But anyway, I'm gonna try a piece on live. It's live. This is live, y'all. We didn't record this.
You can barely get that.
I don't know how to go in sideways.
Did it go off as he ate it?
Oh man, I have to do that again.
Have another piece. Here, let me get you
Right.
another slice. Oh my goodness.
That's good cake.
It went off
gosh.
as soon as you bit into it.
I know it.
That's
Well,
funny.
a producer's job is,
He's
never
struggling a
done
little.
or never finished.
Never
How's it go?
finished.
That's right. All right, here's what I had to do with this massive fork. I mean, it's like, well, I did learn, though, during the break,
Eating with a
that
pitchfork.
our, this really redefines shoveling it in, right? But I did learn that we have, during the break, I haven't really explored the studios, not a lot, on my own. Baden's always standing over my shoulder, making sure I don't take something, I think. But I learned that we have, he called it a limited silverware collection.
Yeah,
Kind of a hodgepodge,
we do.
Kind of like a giant fork and then a normal fork.
And
which
only 2 forks. This is the only 2 forks on the whole station.
Well, no wonder then.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But if you need butter knives,
And
we've
all
got
those
you.
estate sales he goes to,
I know.
I would figure he could find a good set. When my wife's uncle passed away back in 2007, he lived outside of Chattanooga, John Thackerson. And Uncle John had these really cool silverware. And we weren't like trying to pick through his stuff, but the family's up to the family to dispose of his things, right? And handle them. So that was one. And we were all talking, and it's like somebody's like, "Well, I don't know if anybody needs any silverware." And I just thought it was so cool. I'm like, I would like it if nobody else does. So we still use that silverware today,
cool.
and it's like, what is that? Almost 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And I think about stuff like that because I haven't exactly been going out buying a lot of silverware. Just kind of like you said, a hodgepodge, or you buy those where you get the 100 of them for $12, or something.
Yeah.
They're all stamped, of course, out of some giant piece of metal. But anyway, I've just thought about those forks when I'm trying to get this fork into my mouth, which I was not able to do a minute ago. I had to kind of go in at an angle. And you'll see what I'm talking about with this bite right here.
What has today turned into? Oh my gosh.
That's good cake.
Oh man. So are y'all's forks big or small?
Or what?
Are y'all's forks big or small? At
Yeah.
home.
I guess we have normal forks, so I guess that would be small. We have salad forks,
Yeah.
of course. That's what I'm saying. This was a tremendous set. And you know what? 2007, even though there's millions of things being made in China, this particular silverware was made in like Taiwan.
Oh.
So I think that means it's a lot older than 2007
Yeah.
because, Taiwan is a independent island off the coast of China. Excuse me, which China would very much like to get their hands on.
Yeah.
But America, we provide military protection for that island from China. Mm-hmm. So, stuff back then was a lot of it was made in Taiwan,
Yeah.
or they called it Formosa for a long time. Yeah. And Japan, stuff used to be made. I have a couple pieces from my grandmother's house, Taylor, that say made in occupied Japan.
What does that mean? It's a place?
After World War II, we occupied Japan.
Oh.
We didn't just, throw atomic bombs on them and leave.
Yeah.
We helped them rebuild. That's a funny thing about war. When you make up, hopefully you make up, then, the winner, which is usually us, for the last 250 years, it's been us pretty much.
Yeah.
We would go in and rebuild the countries we just destroyed.
Oh.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. We could work a deal out with Iran that we'd do the same thing with them.
Yeah.
But that's what you do. I mean, that's kind of like the humanitarian side of war, if you will. But anyway, the only reason I'm talking about that is because it's incredibly large fork that's in my plate right here. But thank y'all for the cake.
You're welcome.
And all the well wishes. And the GoFundMe is going to say, what are we going to call it? Mike the TikTok? I don't know.
We're going to call
But-
it Forks for
Mike?
Yeah, Forks
Okay.
for Mike.
What did you call it? Monster Mike, I think it was you said a minute ago?
Monster,
Did you wish
manipulative,
is there anything you wanted to retract?
maniac.
Mania. All. Yeah, those are
Musically
all applicable.
inclined.
I can't. What was that last one?
Musically inclined.
There you go. Now, that's the one. Now, how would you work that in with the dancing, that we do? That I do, let's face it. Since I'm the number one.
Because you dance to the music.
Yeah, but there was, what was it? Magic Mike, I think it was.
No, we're not doing that kind of. No. There's no magic mic on the station. If you want to do that, subscribers, let us know if that's something that you're looking for. We may have to get off of Facebook, but
Could I have another sliver of cake, please?
sure.
It wasn't even a slot. Oh, good. Yeah, put that paper on there. That is good.
Speaking of music, I have, I love these little trivial questions.
Yes, I do know that.
A 70s rock band that is suddenly climbing the charts 51 years after their number one hit.
Back on the charts.
Yes, suddenly climbing the charts. So, this song was released during the mid-1970s, and it helped this band reach a new chart milestone in 2026. What do you think it is?
Oh, man. Is it Mel McDaniel and Baby's got her blue jeans on?
No.
Well, I was guessing.
It's a rock.
Oh, rock.
Yes.
Oh. Take the Money and Run?
No.
Steve Miller Band?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Ah, Queen.
Queen. Released in 1975, it remains a driving force behind Queen's continued popularity and streaming success.
Did you say 1975?
Yes.
Wow.
I know.
Who knew?
50 years. More than 50 years.
Yeah, 50 plus now, 51.
Says that the song continues to achieve milestones in introducing new generations to Queen's music. It also remains one of the most recognizable songs ever recorded and continues to drive interest in Queen's extensive catalog.
Is that another one, Bites the Dust? Is that Bohemian
that's
Rhapsody?
Queen. That's Queen too. It's on the same album.
Okay. I mean, I have some Queen albums. I actually have albums, that I bought back then. I didn't remember it being 51 years ago, but
Yes.
apparently it is. I think my wife did her, I believe I'm right, when she was either trying out for Majorette or was a Majorette, and it was just one of the songs they did. It was Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh.
She talks about it every time she hears it. How about it? That was the one
Brings
she
back
did her.
some memories for her.
When she was a Majorette. And I've got a picture of her as a Majorette when she's holding, I believe it's 2 batons, and they're both on fire.
Oh, wow.
And I'm thinking, that looks pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched someone do that?
I have seen that. It's very neat.
Yeah. But she's apparently had a routine to that song, and so she feels very connected
Aw,
to it.
how cool.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
is cool.
realize, they came out with the Queen movie. It's like a documentary a few years ago.
I saw that.
And I think that, too, kind of added to their songs, like Blowing Back Up. Because I didn't realize how many of their songs that I had knew that I just didn't know it was them.
Right.
Until I saw the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, he, what was it, Freddie Mercury. I don't know if
Yeah.
that was his
He was the
full
lead
real
singer.
name, but that was his, name he used.
Yeah, that was his stage name.
Yeah, exactly. But he was like a lot of these guys, though, Taylor. They get, something happens to them,
Yeah.
and they just get a little off.
Well, and Mom could tell me his partner's name. So he got married to a woman.
Oh,
I can't think of what her name is. Mom will probably put it in the comments. They ended up getting divorced.
yeah.
And when he died, he left all of his money to her and her son. So, he always loved her, had a love for her.
How about
They
that?
always maintained a really good friendship
Well,
for the most
I hope
part.
they're still getting the royalties.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, it's extremely popular, and you say it's back in the top 100 or something,
It is back in, let me see exactly what it said.
which I think is incredible.
Climbing the charts.
Climbing the charts.
Yes.
I don't even know if they publish the charts like
And
they
this
used
was
to. I guess they
51
probably
years after
do.
their number one hit.
But
And it says that the Greatest Hits album continues its latest Billboard run. Queen remains proof that truly timeless music can connect with audiences long after its original release.
that's very true. And our daughter absolutely loves what I'll call classic rock.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's probably our influence, or some of it at least. But all we can do is introduce her to the music, and the music's got to take her from there, right?
Yeah. I know me and someone the other day were talking about the different music like our kids listen to.
Yeah.
And Deason, that's like when he's riding with Bailey, he likes listening to the alternative rock,
Okay.
kind of screaming.
Is that what
music.
Dad likes
Yeah.
too? There you
And
go.
he'll tell Bailey,
Call it
he's
headbanger is what I always called it.
He'll tell Bailey, he says,
and they
I listen to
grunt
rock
a lot,
songs.
They grunt a lot. It's
Exactly.
like, ooh.
And I
Kinda
don't like that per
That sounds
se.
scary. That scared me when I just said that.
I know. Sounded a little.
I ended up in a place like that once.
Really?
Outside of Hattiesburg one time when I lived down there, and I was like, man, I'm in the wrong place. And I was. And we were. And we didn't stay that long. But we went in because we thought it was just good live music. And
Yeah.
we didn't realize exactly what we'd gotten ourselves into.
and then in fact was not.
Till we're in there, So we got out pretty quick.
Excuse me.
What about our sponsors? We got some more sponsors to talk
we
about.
do
I think
have
we
more
do.
sponsors. We have Farmers Furniture, and also Woods Surfside Marina.
How about that?
Yes.
Or as it says there, the Mariana.
I know.
It's not spelled
I
correctly.
think us as a whole at Piper Peach could take some spelling lessons.
It's called spell check. Just
Autocorrect.
kidding. Just kidding. Hey, I see my friend Jerry Wayne Bolton is watching.
Hi, Jerry Wayne. What's he been cooking lately?
I was just going to say, I saw him cooking pork chops
Yum.
with all kind of cool vegetables. I mean, man, just I guess in his backyard, you know, he's just
We need
working.
him to come cook for us.
We do. Maybe we could get him. I told you I saw him cooking corn on his griddle the other day.
Yes.
And I asked him how that turned out, and he said it was pretty good, but it needed more butter. That was his answer, which I
Never
thought
have too much
that's
butter.
an excellent answer. You know, because exactly you can't have too much butter.
That's right.
Hey, I don't know if you saw the other day. I think it was last week that Auburn University's men's golf team won the national championship.
Wow.
They did.
Congratulations
It's
to
the
them.
second time in 3 years. They've got this nucleus of golfers, and I forget the guy's name. I think it's Jackson Coven is the way they pronounce it. And he's been the number one SEC player since he's gotten there for 3 years. And he's about to go on the PGA Tour before too
wow.
long. He's going to make some money.
Yeah.
Pretty good because he won like, I don't know, 4 or 5 tournaments this year, which is pretty much unheard of.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking Phil Mickelson, Tiger Woods type stuff he's doing. But they won. They have the top 5 golfers when they play a match. And they play by hole. It's match play, they call it. And it's not a matter of how many strokes you have the whole round like professional golf is. It's a matter of who wins that hole.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. In other words, it's like another game.
Yeah.
The whole time, every time. And I'll be glad to talk for a couple minutes while you eat your cake. Eat my cake, rather.
I can talk and eat.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I know, but we'd rather you not. They won the golf tournament, golf championship. I'm trying to remember. I think it was some West Coast team that they beat. Golly, I can't believe it. They beat Oklahoma State, I remember, in the semifinals. It was UCLA. It was University of California, Los Angeles. They beat them. But anyway, Auburn won their second championship in 3 years, which has never, of course, happened to them before, at least. But they beat Oklahoma State in the semifinals, and Oklahoma State's the only reason Auburn doesn't have 3 golf championships in a row because they won last year. They beat Auburn in the championship last year.
Yeah.
So Auburn's been there 3 times. I mean, that's a big deal, especially. I mean, there's a lot more golfers out there than there are football fans. You know, believe it or not, more people out there playing golf than obviously play football.
Yeah.
But anyway, I thought I would mention that because I didn't get a chance to get it in yesterday. But congratulations to the Tigers for that championship.
For sure. Congratulations.
Yep. Yeah, we definitely need to get Jerry Wayne, though. We'll talk to him about
That would be a fun...
dragging that griddle over here and setting it up.
Yes, I think that would be a fun little 4th of July thing coming up.
Hey, we'll
There's a lot of
have to
people are
check
taking
it
out 4th of July.
I know. He says he's listening. He mentions Blast from the Past.
Yeah.
Have you ever go to those?
Yeah,
So I think he's talking about the music that we were talking about
maybe so.
a little earlier.
But we're going to take a break really quick, eat some more cake, get a sip of drink. But y'all leave in the comments what your favorite Queen song is. There's so many of them, and I feel like everyone's is a little bit different.
Yep.
What is your favorite?
Oh, gosh.
You want to tell us after break?
Yeah, I'll have to think about it for a second.
Okay. So y'all leave in the comment what your favorite Queen song is. It's 7:36. We're going to take a break real quick. You're tuning in to Morning Mayhem with Mike and Taylor. We'll be right back. Do you have your Queen song?
Oh, no, I haven't thought about it.
It's 7:38. We're back. You're tuning in to Morning Mayhem with Mike and Taylor. Thank you so much for watching today. It is
Zoom up to the microphone.
It's June the 9th. It's Tuesday, and it's about 70 degrees outside. So
It's mild out there.
it is mild. I want to get us some shirts with like a mild sauce on it. A bottle
why
of mild
not?
sauce.
You know, when you talk about sauce and a shirt, I can't help but think of Dreamland Barbecue.
Why? Because
You-
that's where it always ends up, is on your shirt.
Well, no. Well, yes, that happens too, but that's not why I think of it. They used to have no sides. You literally would be served white bread with dipping sauce, which I never put my ribs in the sauce. I just like the ribs the way they came off the grill or, the pit.
Yeah.
Came out of the pit. But I dipped my bread in the sauce, but that was all they had. And they got these. They finally got into marketing, marketing their business, and because it was really good food.
Yeah.
And I don't know who designed this T-shirt for them, but it was like 2 hand prints on the shirt on the side of your T-shirt, and it was like where people were taking sauce and wiping it on their shirt, and it was on their that was the shirt. It was not real sauce. And then the caption was, "Don't even ask,"
Huh. Pretty funny.
because you know what people would ask?
What happened?
No, they would ask, "Well, do y'all have potato salad or coleslaw or any other baked beans or like a
I
traditional?"
thought you were talking about like, don't even ask what happened.
No. It's like just don't even ask for any sides. We don't have sides.
Yeah.
We have ribs
That
and
would
sauce
make me really sad.
and white bread, and that was what it was for a very long time.
Yeah.
And then they've begrudgingly started serving sides with their ribs. Anyway, have you ever been to the original Dreamland in Tuscaloosa?
No, not the one, or not that I remember.
Yeah.
The one with the dirt floor. I know I went to
Yes,
one
right.
with
We
Dad
talked about
when I
that.
was really little, but I don't know if it was the original.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that they started serving sides now. I'm a sides gal. I'd prefer to have sides over an entree.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can almost agree with that. My wife, we were having lunch Sunday, and she got the vegetable plate. And of course, what does she say? She says, "I can have some of your chicken." I'm like,
We
"No,
can share.
that's my chicken." No, I got the white meat chicken, chicken breast and a wing. So I
Yeah.
gave her the wing, and this was one of those gargantuan chickens, with big wings.
The dinosaur chickens.
Yes, the dino chicken.
Chickens are or birds in general, are one of the last animals related to dinosaurs.
I know that. I've heard that. I've also watched it on Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
They talk about them.
I have some chickens, I ordered 17 chickens.
They still alive?
I'm down to 10.
Down to 10. Yeah, I've
When-
always heard they're really hard to keep alive.
Yeah, and I think that
Excuse me.
I think that my mystery chicken I got, my bonus chicken. Why are you laughing?
That is hilarious.
If you bought 16, you got one free. No, I'm just kidding. I think that the more you do buy, the more you get free. I did get one free, and I think that he is a rooster.
I think they call that the waste factor.
Probably, yeah. But I'm
Because
mad
if they ship you 16 and 14 are alive, then you
No,
feel
they have that
you
too.
feel ripped off.
They have that too. That if you get them
They
in
call
there,
that chick insurance.
yeah,
Yeah.
they have chicken insurance where if you get them in there kicked out, they'll send
Hey,
you more.
have we talked about this giant fork? I guess we
No.
have. Go ahead.
But anyway, I don't think that my one free one should have been a rooster if I bought all hens. I mean, I guess they know something I don't. I guess I needed a rooster, but I didn't want one. And I've named him Kip.
Kip.
Yeah, from Napoleon Dynamite.
Okay, see, I don't know that movie. Sorry.
Well,
Disappointing.
he's
I know
like
I
this really
disappoint you all the
nerdy
time,
little
don't I?
guy. Yeah, sometimes, but
Yeah.
it's okay. Deanna said, good morning.
I
Some
asked.
of our CA3 students are at the Chilton County Humane Shelter today painting a cat cafe mural in
How
the
cool
cat
is
room. That is
that?
so neat. That's awesome.
Oh, that is nice.
I love the art we have all around town. We have a lot of artists in Chilton County.
We do. How about that? In the cat room.
Yeah,
I guess, I wonder if the cats notice it.
maybe.
We think our cat watches TV.
Really?
He does.
He probably does.
We're pretty sure I mean, you let something animal come on there, like another cat, you know, like a cat commercial or something, literally, he pays attention. He hears the cat.
Huh.
You know, meowing, I guess, or, you know, whatever sound.
Yeah.
Purring sometimes.
Well, that's pretty cool.
No cats at the Arant household?
No, not at our house. Deason's allergic.
Uh-oh.
And we've had cats, but just not since we've had him. My mom has a cat. His name's Ryu. And him and Deason, they've got some beef going on. They're not.
Where does that name come from?
not friends.
Ryu. Because I know a little boy named Ryu.
I really am not sure.
I was just curious.
Pico found him at the Humane Society in Prattville. And it was when he went to school, he was wanting an animal because he was lonely. He said he wanted to come home and take care of something after school, after ball practice. And he found this cat, and it was a Highland Lynx. So it's a huge cat. It doesn't have a tail. It's like this really high-dollar cat. It's got humongous paws.
And you got it at the shelter?
My mom did.
Or she did, I mean.
And it's got these big paws with extra thumbs or whatever they're called. It looks like he's wearing baseball mittens, like baseball gloves. And his name's Ryu. And Pico said that was some kind of pitcher. That was the name of a pitcher.
Oh, okay.
And he just thought that it was meant to be. So he lived in Starkville for a little bit with
From
Pico.
one pitcher to the other.
Yeah. He lived in Starkville with Pico for a little bit, and then his roommate didn't like cats, so he got moved back home with Mom, and he's been there ever since with Mom and Dad.
So Deanna wants to know, whose birthday is it?
Well, Deanna, this may look like a birthday cake, but it is not. It's a #1 TikToker of the station cake, and it went to Mike.
I put it up against my shirt. You can see the one.
Yes.
Pretty good. If I can
We
remember
also
how to
popped
get
a
to
couple
one
of
side or the other.
poppers, and he got exactly 1/2 inch of cake.
Yeah.
A 1/2 inch
Like a
slice.
Not even I wouldn't even call it a sliver.
I would just call it a slice.
I'm not sure what kind of cake that was because didn't really
pretty
get to
good,
eat a lot.
though.
It was good, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
What little bit I got, it was good.
Oh, yeah. We
And
can
I
take
did-
the whole thing home.
I told you I did end up biting this giant fork.
Yeah,
It's like,
I don't.
man.
I'm not about the giant fork. I definitely have to use a small fork.
Although I might take it home with me, you know, and
Yeah.
keeping with apparently
Commemorative.
the employee tradition here is to take home the silverware. 'Cause
Yeah.
we don't
I
have
think
any.
You could put it in a frame.
Yeah.
A shadow box.
I figured with all the times
some of
that
the-
you go out to eat, that you'd be bringing home, those, or bringing back to work those plastic
Oh, I know.
utensil
Or
sets.
just buying a box.
Well, you could do
mean-
that, but what's the fun in that?
I
It's
know.
more fun
Bannon's
to.
not going to spend money on
It's
plastic
more fun
forks.
to hope that the employee brings their lunch and forgets and leaves their fork, and then
I-
it becomes possession of the radio station.
I'm about to
It's in the
start
contract.
a Amazon wish list. So
Oh,
I had
yeah?
to start one for my classroom. I'm about to start one for my job here too. I'm going to put toilet paper on it. That way I don't get the toilet paper tax taken out
What
of my check
happened
anymore.
to the giant
I'm
rolls?
going to put paper towels on it and also plastic spoons and forks.
Yeah.
We don't need knives. We have plenty of butter knives. We just need plastic spoons
Where's
and
that
plastic
knife
forks.
at? Look
You're
at
going
that
to get us
thing.
banned.
I mean, that looks like something from a Psycho movie.
She said
Maybe that was a
congratulations.
message, a little subliminal. Not
I
exactly
picked up what you were
subliminal.
putting down. I picked it up.
But it was, yeah.
But do you get charged the toilet paper tax?
I haven't, not yet. I think it's a matter of, how much toilet paper you use. I think. I mean, it's
Okay.
it's what you call a consumption tax. And I don't consume very much TP here. In fact, I'm
Oh
not
my
sure I've
goodness.
consumed
Well,
any.
I think that is what's the word I'm looking for?
What now?
Where it's like not sexist, but I mean I guess it would be sexist.
Misogynist?
I think that is misogynist
That's it. That's the word you're looking for.
because women have to use toilet paper. We cannot stand to do our business.
He looks
Thank
like
you.
he looks like he's a much larger man as far as tall.
Yeah.
But Boss Hog, you remember Boss Hog from What was it called, man?
What are you talking about?
Man. Dukes of Hazzard. you remember that show? You ever seen that show?
No.
Well, he had this character on there. Now, he was short, okay? Baden is not short.
No, Baden is not short.
But, you know, the mannerisms are similar. Because he was in charge, and he wanted everybody to know it.
Oh. I think that you may be charged a consumer tax after today just for the mental tax that you put on Baden.
He told
Poor
me I
guy.
was. He did say I was mentally taxing, but I wasn't sure what he meant.
I don't know either. I'm not sure what that means. He's told me a few things, so I'm just like, okay.
I'm trying to get some of this icing off of the.
You can have more cake.
Well,
if you need more cake, you're scraping that fork against that glass.
Does that bother you when he goes?
bowl.
Here, let's see what this sounds like on the air.
No, we don't need to do that. Okay, there was a famous singer who donated her money in honors of a doctor that kept her healthy. Do you know who she is?
Judy Garland.
No.
Okay.
She was a singer. Oh, well, Judy Garland did sing, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
Stevie Nicks.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Stevie. Oh, I read this story.
Yeah.
It just took me a minute to remember it.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
She donated a large amount to the USC's Keck School of Medicine to honor her longtime ENT specialist. And the donation was made to the head and neck surgery department to honor Dr. Joseph Sugerman.
Is it Sugarman, maybe?
Maybe Sugarman. I don't know. I'm not pronouncing it probably correctly. But that was her ENT of many years, and she said that she first connected with him when they were there to record Tusk with the school's marching band.
I remember that.
You remember that song?
I do. I have that album.
Really?
I do. Well, I used to have it. My daughter has it now.
Yeah.
It's kind of been, what do you call that? Not confiscated, but appropriated.
I'm sick of being charged these taxes, and our producer can't even keep us on air.
You know, we could just stand up and walk out. There's 10 minutes left. It'd be the worst 10 minutes of silence there ever was.
Or we could just,
Hey,
we could get
What's
off.
the name of that printing company? Don't we have a printing company as a sponsor? We could get them to print up some protest signs.
Yeah.
You know, and then we could
call 'em?
march outside, me and you.
Yes. We could do
Just go
that.
back and forth.
Do a little circle. Anyway, okay, Stevie Nicks said that she...
Unfair labor practices.
She owes this to Dr. Sugarman because he is the one who kept, I guess, just propelling her career, carrying her through her career as her ENT because he kept her healthy.
I never thought about a singer needing an ENT,
Yes.
but we do.
Yeah.
You know, average people, us
Helping
non-singers.
not to stress her vocal cords.
I know. I
and
think
all
about that.
She donated $3 million to the school.
Wow.
And completed their goal for the institution's endowed chair in honor of Dr. Joseph Sugarman.
How about that? Yeah, that's paying it back.
Yeah.
You know, somebody helped her and she hasn't forgotten, and now she helps them and makes his donation in his honor.
I love that.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Way to go, Stevie. I have to tell my daughter, she's like an absolute, her cat is named Stevie.
Aw, how
And she
cute.
says to everybody, oh, I named it for Stevie Nicks, you know. She just loves Fleetwood Mac and Stevie Nicks.
Yes.
And I told her also there's an album, which she probably already knows this, but I remember telling her at one time about Buckingham Nicks. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
was Lindsey Buckingham, I think his name is, and Stevie Nicks were together before they got with Mick Fleetwood and they formed Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
So that's a really good album too, that Buckingham Nicks.
I haven't heard, I mean, I'm sure I've heard songs from that album, but
Oh,
just
yeah,
to
well-
look up that album, I have not.
Oh yeah, they definitely worked it in, you know, to their repertoire.
Yeah.
So their concert repertoire, because it's very, very popular songs. I don't know which ones. Well, what about Queen? Did you have a different Queen favorite song? I could not think of
My
one.
favorite
I
Queen
have to look
song.
at my albums. I haven't looked at them in a long time.
My favorite Queen song is Break Free.
Break Free.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that song.
They play that Bohemian Rhapsody so much.
Yeah, they do.
It's kind of like it's hard. And you rarely hear another song that they play, or
Yeah, a lot
I
of
rarely
you
hear
hear
one.
"We Are the Champions" a lot,
Yeah.
especially in sports.
Wasn't that the one they played together with that?
What do you mean?
You know, they play 2 songs back to back, like
I don't
they
know,
stop "We Are the
maybe.
Champions" and then they start. I thought that was the whole Bohemian Rhapsody.
No, Bohemian Rhapsody all in its own is itself,
Okay,
like its own song. It's like 8 or 9 minutes long.
that's what I'm saying. I think it is 2 songs.
It's not.
Oh well, I'll bring my
and that was
album
one of
here
the things
tomorrow.
they said
We'll talk about it.
on the movie. They
Do
were
we have a record player
debating-
here?
Yeah,
I mean, we are a radio station.
yeah. I think we have
I'll
multiple.
go in there and mess up Steve Johnson's equipment. What he won't know.
You know, you're the dance king. You're the TikTok king here at the station. Steve is the
Number one.
singing, the number one singer.
Oh, is he
I
a good
wish
singer?
that Baden would put some of his singing
Is he
in on
good?
the
Is he really
classic
good,
character.
or is it just kind of? Would it be like really funny?
Oh no, it's great. It is
Making
definitely
fun of him. I don't
entertaining.
know how he sings.
It is entertaining for sure.
Yeah, well, I know I'm entertaining too, singer, but it's
Yeah.
the kind of entertainment that you quickly change the
I
channel.
don't know that I believe that because you said that you sing karaoke, and I looked up your karaoke song, and all it does is whistle.
I do not. I never
said-
said that. You made that up completely.
that was a good one.
That was good.
I've been practicing. We have some flyers over here under all this cake. And did you know tomorrow we're going to have 2 guests?
I did not know that, but
Yes.
that's good news.
All right, so before we talk about our events coming up real quick, let's say thank you to the rest of our sponsors. Thank you to Central Alabama Wellness and Miss Zena. I always want to call her Xenia, but it's not. It's Zena. And also thank you to Chilton Mobile Home Supply.
Yep.
We appreciate our sponsors so, so much and are so grateful for each and every one of y'all.
We were talking about Chilton Mobile Home Supply after that storm, we had last weekend.
I know.
Thinking they would be pretty busy
I know.
this week.
And it still is raining, so they're there if you need them.
Rush Limbaugh used to say, "I'm holding in my formerly nicotine-stained hands." Whatever he was holding. He was great. I miss Rush.
What do you have, Mike?
I've got the car and bike show coming up
Woohoo.
at Collins Chapel Baptist Church next month, July 18th. So that's about 5 weeks from 2 to 8. Be a car show. It's a $15 entry fee per vehicle. Free admission. There's going to be food trucks there. It doesn't say what kind of food trucks, but I'm sure there'll be a variety of stuff. I mean, here's a picture of a good-looking hamburger and fries, and then 55 Chevy, and some sort of motorcycle, I guess. Sorry, I don't mean to offend all our motorcycle fans, but that's coming up. They're going to give out prizes to the participants. And I love this part right here, Taylor. They've got Joshua 1:9 on here. Say, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go."
Yes.
Great message to go with this car and bike show coming
Love
up.
that.
That's
And all of the money donated is going to their youth group, their
Youth
youth
department.
department. And you can sign up to be in the car show now or day of. How much is that to sign up?
$15.
$15, and all money is going to a really good cause. So if you're into cars, bikes,
Oh,
have
man.
a car and bike.
We're
go
all into cars,
enter
aren't
it
we?
in.
You got here in a car today, right?
I did get here in a car.
There you go.
Sandy's Blessings is having a yard sale fundraiser. This is going to be June 12th and 13th, so this weekend.
That's this weekend.
Yes, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's in Jemison on County Road 29. They have a Facebook, so if you end up wanting to go, you can go to their Facebook.
That's not far from Collins Chapel.
Really?
Yep.
Well, they are having it. It says they're going to have clothing, also free clothing if you're in need of something and can't purchase it. Home
How about
decor,
that?
household items, toys and books, furniture, and much more. And then it says, your sport makes a big impact. Thank you for helping bless our community. And all clothing is free.
Who's putting it on?
Sandy's Blessings.
Sandy's Blessings.
They are based out of Jemison.
Okay.
Then they are also having a clothing. Oh, this is just their flyer. All items that they have are free for those in need. They have food, clothing, pet food, and more. Their hours, they're kind of flip-flop. So on Monday, they're there from 1 to 5. On Thursday, they're there from 1 to 5. On Tuesday and Friday, they're there from 9 to 1. And they're closed on the weekend and also on Wednesday. No cost, no judgment, just kindness. And all donations are tax exempt. So if you have donations that you want to make, definitely take them over there because it is benefiting our community.
Absolutely.
So
Great thing that takes, because I've not exactly been doing what they've done, but I've kind of been a part of stuff like that where you're sorting clothes and all
and
that.
it's a lot of work.
It's just a lot of work.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you launder them. Naturally you would launder them when someone donates it.
And that takes a lot of money.
It takes a lot of money, a lot of time, and a lot of work, like you said. So thank you, Sandy's blessings.
And this is located, so their actual physical place is located behind Union Grove Fire Station in Jemison off County Road 51. And you can follow them on Facebook. But the yard sale will be on County Road 29.
51, that's Mineral Springs Church Road. That's where our church is.
Oh, really?
Road 51, yep.
Yeah, well, this is behind Union Grove. So,
Right, I know exactly where that is.
there we go. Good morning, Miss Lisa.
Not far off the interstate.
That's right. Well, we're closing out. It's 7:59. We've had a good, fun morning.
You mean we've made it to the end already?
We have made it to the end, and now it is time to TikTok it up.
But
I'm
just
just
want-
so excited.
you mean I've got to earn my cake?
Yes.
You heard earn your keep? I have to earn my cake. Get it?
That's right.
Get it?
You have to earn your cake.
Get it?
But thank y'all so much for tuning in with us this morning. Tomorrow we're going to have 2 guests. So we're going to have someone coming in talking about their book. That someone is Justin. Y'all know Justin.
Cool.
You know him. You love him. Most of the time he brings donuts. So if he's watching, we're counting on you.
Pressure.
Also, no, I'm just
Oh,
playing.
that's another song I like from Queen.
Yeah, Under Pressure. That's a good one.
Yes, this just came to me.
Yeah.
I knew I'd get it before 8 o'clock.
We also have a really fun guest. Miss Crystal Russell's going to be on.
Oh,
yes.
is it Eugene
And
or what's her name? Claudine.
Yep.
Oh boy.
So it's going to be a really good time. Our guests are going to be at 6:30 and 7:30, so you're not going to want to miss any of the show. But like we said, it's Tuesday. It's June the 9th. I almost said January. It's definitely not January.
Definitely not.
It's going to be warm today, scattered showers, so y'all take your raincoat with you just in case. But have a wonderful day, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in to Morning Mayhem with Mike and Taylor. Bye.